This video is about how to copy / burn / backup your PlayStation 2 game to a DVD -R disc using image burn program on Windows 8.1 professional operating system, and this is my operating system. I have Microsoft Windows 8.1 professional, and the PlayStation 2 game I'm going to be using as an example of how to burn to my computer or to your computer or to my computer is Final Fantasy 12, and this is a genuine, the actual game. You can see that you should see the PlayStation 2 logo right there. Anyway, I don't know why this thing gets blurry. Anyway, so I'm going to be using image burn to burn the game as a .iso file format to my hard drive. Then I'm going to patch it with a ESR patcher, which I'll show you later on how I'm going to patch it, and then I'm going to burn it to a Philips DVD -R disc, and it has to be blank, because otherwise it's not going to work if it got stuff on it. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to put my my Final Fantasy PlayStation 2 game into my external DVD burner. You see that Windows 8.1 recognized Final Fantasy 12. So just phasing out of this. And first you gotta download image burn. There should be a link in the YouTube description to the official website and a mirror link, just in case if you're not able to download the program. So download and then install it. And you gotta make sure that to uncheck the additional software while you're installing. Otherwise, you'll be installing adware and some other crappy programs that are bundled with the image burn program. So once you install that, open image burn, and this is what you should see. This window right here, you should see this. Now you should see like a log, but it'll be different from what I have, because this is showing the specs of your computer and what drive that you have available. And I only have like one drive. All these other ones are just virtual drives, and this is the drive that I have, which is a Plextar DVD-R USB external drive. So that's mine. So anyway, so what you do is you choose this create image file from disk. Click on that, and see, you'll recognize it as Final Fantasy 12, and it shows over here, shows more detailed information of the disk of the Final Fantasy 12 PlayStation 2 disk. So what you want to do is change read speed Actually, you don't want to change the read speed. You just want to leave it like that. Leave it like it is, and just choose directory. Change the directory, or change the destination of your of the file that you're about to make to a different one, because mine, the one I have right now, is a smaller partition, and this partition right here is bigger, so I'm going to choose this because this has got more space. Plus, that's where my PlayStation 2 folder is. So I'm going to change the destination to that. Then once you do that, then you click on here, right here. Let it make the file. Should take maybe an hour or half an hour. Actually, I take that back. Like I said, it's going to take less than 10 minutes. And I just checked eject tray, so I know that, or whenever you might go somewhere, or I might go somewhere, I know that the thing has been done. I mean, it'll let you know that it's been done, but it's probably best to let it, let the program eject your tray so that you know definitely done. See? And there you go. It has been, the file has been made successfully, because it'll play that music, and then you can also make it eject the tray. I mean the DVD PlayStation 2 game, so that I'm pretty sure that that it's been done. So I'm gonna take my PlayStation 2 out. Take it out of my external DVD burner, and then I'm going to put in a blank. This should be a blank, but it's supposed to be a blank. Put a blank Philips DVD-R. I mean minus DVD minus R. Disc. And before I actually burn the image, you have to don't forget to patch the image file. Don't forget to patch the image file that we just created, or I just created, using the ESR dispatcher program. And that the download link should be in the YouTube description of this program. So So you start that up, and you got patch and you got unpatch. So you want to choose patch. So click on patch, then browse for the image file that you just created, which would be, in this case, would be Final Fantasy 12. So I choose this, or I choose that file that I just created. Click on open, and it says patching process finished successfully. So it's been patched. So click on OK, minimize it, open image burn, or maximize it. Then you choose go to mode, and choose easy mode picker. Then this should pop up. Now you want to choose write image file to disk. So choose write image file to disk. Then go to source, and then click on the icon that looks like a magnifying glass in a folder to browse to the patched ISO file that I just patched, which is Final Fantasy 12. So go to that, go to Final Fantasy 12, or in this case it'll be some other game that you just made. So click on open, and you see that it says DVD video. Now this is right, because what ESR does, the patcher and the program, the patcher does, what it does is it changes your PlayStation 2 game into a DVD video so that the PlayStation will play, instead of it, rejecting it as a invalid PlayStation 2 game because it's going to be burnt. It'll actually think that it's actually DVD video, and it does accept DVD video. Even burnt ones, it'll accept it. But in this case, it'll the ESR program that's with Free Boot, it will allow you to play the game. Even though PlayStation 2, without it, it'll probably think that it's a DVD. So that's how this is pretty cool. So that's why it says DVD video, because it is, but it's not really. It's a PlayStation 2 game, but it's been patched with the patcher. Therefore, it's recognized as a DVD video. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So you change your write speed to, you want to choose the 4. You want to change it to write speed to 4 right here before you start burning or changing to 4. And then don't forget to choose your destination, which is already by default is set to the only one that I have, which is my Plexstar DVD burner, DVD burner. But don't forget to choose it, because it might not on your computer, it might not do it. I don't know, but just make sure that your burner is chosen, and I uncheck verify. And then click on right here to write the image to your blank DVD -R. And you can choose Philips, Sony, and Verbatim. Those are the ones I recommend, because in the past I had trouble with these off-brand ones, and I remember I bought one from or a few from Big Lots, and they're off-brand, and they just broke on me, or it didn't work, and I just wasted my money. So Philips, Sony, and Verbatim are the ones that I recommend you to buy. If you don't have any, buy those, and they have to be -R. I think the -R are the ones I recommend you to get. So get those, and then once you have some already, or you have one, just just do this and click on this right here and let it do its job. And you might just want to leave. It may take 30 minutes, probably more than 30 minutes. So just leave your computer if you don't have no kids around. If you have kids around, then you might want to lock your computer because hey, this takes a while. I mean, I wouldn't say it takes probably around an hour, but still, you know, you don't want to mess with the process because then you have to wait longer. So if you have kids around, lock your computer by pressing the Windows icon on your keyboard. You'll see like a Microsoft Windows icon on your keyboard. Hold that down and hold L at the same time to log your computer. And because the starter screen or the login screen should come up, and you know, and then if you have a password, then it will go into that lockdown mode. But if you don't have a password enabled on your Microsoft Windows operating system, you should put a password on it. Otherwise, the kids will be able to get on your computer and mess up the process of what you're trying to do. So, but I have no kids, so I don't have to worry about locking my computer down. So it actually is supposed to take less than 15 minutes because it says time remaining right here. So it says time remaining. It's like about 11 minutes. So that's good. That's a short period of time. Okay, it's been, again, it finished perfectly. So now you just close, click on OK. Exit out of the program. Then you want to go back to ESR Patcher and click on unpatch and click on the game that you just patched up. Click on that game. Click on open. Now it's unpatched. Now it's back to the normal stage, or its normal. It's back to normal. Click on OK. Exit out of ESR disk patcher. Now I'll show you if it works or not, and I'll show you if it does work. I'll show you with the PlayStation 2 that how you start up. Using Freedom Boot, how do you start? And what it looks like when it's playing through the ESR program using Freedom Boot 1.951, or actually 1.952. How the game that I just burnt, which is Final Fantasy 12, that I burned onto the Philips DVD minus R disc, how it's going to work with the Freedom Boot, card, and this has ESR, the ESR program that will decrypt this disc, or it's going to be able to read it, and it's going to launch it as the game. So I'm going to show you what it's going to look like whenever. And you can do it this way. You can either, first you got to have your PlayStation 2 turned off. See, you see it that it's turned off. My PlayStation 2 is turned off. Have the Freedom Boot in slot, the number slot of 1, have inserted, perfectly inserted, and you can start your game this way, just like I'm about to do. Or you can have it to where there's no game in the DVD drive at all, and just turn on your PlayStation 2 with your Freedom Boot and just go to the menu. Then when the menu appears, you select ESR. You have to scroll down a little bit and then choose ESR. Then a white screen should pop up, and then you choose launch CD DVD, and that will launch the game that you have in the DVD drive, if you do have one that is patched with the ESR dispatcher that I used earlier. So I'm going to do it this way. So I'll show you. Turn it on. Turn that on. Let's see. Oops. I gotta switch the power, switch in the back, and then press the eject button. And that's a good sign. If it's showing flashing colors like it did right here, that's a good sign. That means that the game's going to start really soon. It's going to be perfect too. That's a good sign. I'm going to skip this because this is, this is just an introduction. I actually want to see what the gameplay is going to be, so. And I'm going to be loading from the Freedom Boot because my Freedom Boot has had space on it, so I copied my save files from my original PlayStation 2 memory card and put it on this card, and there's a save file for this game. So I'm going to show you that you can actually put your save files onto the Freema boot and load it from that card, from that Freema boot, and play your from where you left off. See? You see? And that's the Freema boot right there. This is the Freema boot. There's no card in there, so pretty cool, huh? And I think I had like maybe 36, at least 30 megabytes of space left with this 64, and had like 30, about 30 space left. At least 30, maybe 20, but that's a lot, and this is pretty cool. So. Yeah, this is the water tower, I think. Like water goes up and down whenever you. It's been a while since I played this game, so. Yeah, see, I told you about the water. I had a feeling. It's been a while since I played it, but I had a feeling there was water coming from somewhere. Don't you just hate that damn map? It's all it's jammed.